The best thing is to tell the truth for me, how stupid people are. Many years ago, I contacted somebody from abroad because I wanted to get in touch with Rossmann boss, Rossmann company boss. Yeah, this market. And there was a solution, well, my idea that I'm one person. So I don't generate so much costs and I'm very cost effective and I don't spend if I don't need to. So it would be great advantage to the company to give what I want and they will earn a lot anyway. And what stupid people in my country did, you can't imagine. The deal was at first to check if it will work. That I go to Rossmann shop in Łódź Voivodeship. Well, I may test some cosmetics, like use testers, test some cosmetics on my face. And if it generates sales, I may take for free products with label tester for myself. You can't imagine what people in Poland did. Greedy, shitty, obesity-driven. You can't even imagine how shitty these people are. The idea was only me. That's only me who may take it. Just imagine, stupid people in Poland took all for the groups. Who doesn't deserve, workers should pay for everything in Poland. That's the truth. Why? Because these are mainly thieves. Thieves who have monthly salaries, are greedy as fuck. They don't deserve it, they don't wanna do the work, but they want everything. Such people I deal with. And if I say I deal with, they think about drug dealing. If I say that the whole system that was set up and it worked, and it should be exactly as I said, it would work and it would generate a lot of sales. Nah. Polish people did that their way for the groups, for those who doesn't deserve, and Rossmann right now has thousands of dollars, of billions of dollars of losses. Me, if I got basics like the base salary, just like that, for testing the products, for painting my face, using Rossmann cosmetics, it would be real financial advantage to all shops, for free for me. Only one person, because one is one, not thousands, one. It doesn't create losses from my side. And shops started to earn when I did this or that. But workers who have salaries took testers for themselves. They stop, same with clients, customers, and bosses and other people. They stopped paying for the products, they took all for themselves. Like using testers, not to pay for the product. When I wanted a tester, and it was really pretty small dosage of it in a probe. No, worker took that for herself, and it was many times like that, and for free, for them for free. She just took that from my hand when I wanted to pay for other products, and I bought a lot. But the worker, female, took that free thing, that additional thing, other things. Yeah. Greedy, shitty people. And moreover, many of Rossmann workers are stalkers and criminals. And it just flew out suddenly. They should feel embarrassed. Greedy, shitty people. When I started to watch movies about jewelry and other things, suddenly Rossmann workers started to have, jewelry, a lot of jewelry on themselves. I don't think they paid for that. I mainly collect bills, so I'm the right one. And just ask yourself how those workers have so much when they are not even in relationships. No, I'm not going to answer that question. So, me for the tester for free and some products for free, etc., etc. It started generating income because I am qualified to do the makeup, to have my own style, to do many things, even in sales, marketing, and other things. But having such situations that Rossmann workers or managers and other people took almost everything for themselves, didn't want to give me anything, and they all want to make me pay for things I don't want. I don't need. What? I need one spoon on a product for a month? Like 20 milligrams? 20. Or 10 milligrams, sometimes 100, sometimes more, sometimes less. I should get it for free, the rest should pay. Men are simply like, I'm not going even to call it the right way. Pigs are better. Pigs just eat and they don't eat more. They have limits. Pigs have limits. People in Poland, those I met, don't have. It's just like, whatever I have, whatever other people have, that's not enough for them. They have their monthly salary, they take from the families, they take from the bosses, they take from the lovers, they take from the everybody, everything. If they could, they would even, I don't know, rob their own pets from their stuff, or their own kids from their toys. Such shitty people I meet. And tell me I'm wrong when I'm right. Rossmann shop also have hawkers and stalkers, those IT people, simply harass us. And when I mentioned names or visited some places, like cities, I don't mention names of these cities too much. And when even I wanted to say that Łódź Voivodeship was the most wrong, full of wrongly, how to call it, people who should not make any decisions in Łódź are making these decisions and everything falls down. Everything falls. Some things work, like 99% doesn't work. And I like Rossmann company, really, but not the way it's managed. Not the way workers have salaries and they steal. I met a woman in Warsaw. She was working as a casual worker at Rossmann department. And she was stealing perfumes from the shop. And there is also in IT in Łódź man who is working from the small city that I mentioned in legal papers in the court, small town, shitty town. And that man is a stalker and a hacker and worse things, and he was not buying products, he was mainly taking things for free from people, like a lot of that. And bosses gave him like bags of the products for free, and he didn't deserve it at all. And if such people are priced, I'm not going to do the sales. I don't need to go for the shopping each day. I can go there once a month, once per 3 months, once per 1 year. Why? Because I'm at the production level. quality checking level, setting up the businesses, managing those who manage that, and hire. And I have my titles. I just don't talk about that. I have all. And if a boss comes to me and he wants me to do his work, but he doesn't know his own obligations, sorry, what's the boss? No, that's not the boss. I'm not going to tell you who should do what, that's your obligation. But to tell the truth, the idea was great for the Rossmann company. The products they sell also are okay. Really, many of these. Not each one, but many are okay. I chose my own companies. But sorry, those who work in sales for the products are those who generate incomes. I want the salary, the hell. I'm not going to be treated like shit. Well, first step was to give me best product and some cash as an incentive, or a product or a cash, or I don't know, both. Best both. Not too much, it's just like to check. And guess what? One company gave me clothes, small one, and they started to generate sales. Great. Next, pay and give, or rather pay taxes. I'm not the company. I'm the receiver. So, best products plus cash for me, and we may talk. Nothing like the abuse. And Rossmann company is one of the examples. Security hired by people right now, the shops, are like thieves. Sorry, I see signs. Everything I put online when it comes to true telling, whistleblowing, is reality. They don't do the work, the workers. Bosses don't do the work. Those, your managers. And you pay people who doesn't do the work. And they oppress workers, oppress their families, harass others, though the smallest ones who have their salaries, oppress the users, the customers, and in other direction, like, in reverse, and just everybody. I don't trust anyone right now. If I say something to be done, I tell them, go on the left, and they go. It works. They choose their own way. I don't care. I'm not responsible for that at all. I don't want to do somebody else's obligations till I get that job position. And I know exactly what to do, how to do, and if I don't, great. I will learn. If not, well, somebody else will do it. That's all. And when the truth will come out, I'm not going to quarrel. Well, it was 4 years of harassments. Sales would be generated in great way. I said I wanted to be account M. And they chose people who don't sell. I wanted to have phone, unlimited internet, and using that phone for each purpose I want. Plus products, plus place to stay at, live, and simply doing my job at the distance from others, because they are non-stop making problems. If I make a decision, it works. If I do the work, it works. It generates results, positive results. Place to stay at, so living condition at the good standard, really good standard. No people around. I have my own. Everybody to go away from me at all. They have their own homes, places to stay there. And I do what I have to do, that's all. And the rest of time is for me, not for others to manage my time, what I should not do. Place to stay. So, I don't know, apartment or house just for me. In the US, I said 2 houses, like one for the work, one to live in. Giving me, well, a job. I work my own way. I prefer sales and marketing because it works best and it generates a lot. And in the past, I said that I may generate 1 or 2 sales and my living conditions changes in 1 day. And that's easy, 1 sale, and I have everything paid till the end of the year. And what? 1 sale when it comes to sales. No, it's not true. Everybody did that. They have flats. But they block me on my way to my private life. They block my education, block my defense, block my resources, block me from going wherever I want, because I need that for health reasons and for financial reasons and all possible other reasons they don't need to know about. And I need my own security, which is me itself. I know how to secure myself. I need the base. Place to stay, fully paid, at a good standard, not like shitty one where I get sick. Bills paid for that. And I don't generate a lot of costs. I use less casual people. I generate less costs than even homeless people if I work. Less than, can you imagine? My trash that I may call trash, I recycle it. My trash that I throw away to the trash bins, it's like it was like 1 small can of it, or 1 small bag per month, per 3 months, it depends. So I don't generate costs even when it comes to such things. How financially oriented I am. Yes, there is a silence, I need to rest. And even to record that material, I need to simply, I needed to go to the park with wet shoes because of the rainy weather in the morning. No, it was not true. I have all wet when it comes to my shoes and other things. And online, that's also stated there was a rain. But no, that's not true. When that was true. That's why I needed umbrella. Well, in Poland, there was an idea driven by some people that I should work, do the best work in each profession or most important professions in the world, get nothing, all get everything for me, and I should live on the streets. Can you imagine? I should be treated the way I told you. Place to stay, having everything I want, food and other things, water, food, place to stay at the certain standard, good standard, very good standard, bills paid, and nothing like fucking. I don't need sex at all, just work, free time, and taking care of my health and other matters, my private life. Healthy mindset. No, people in Poland and the other countries did all to make me homeless, to get nothing but to earn at my cost everything. They told me that they will live in houses, villas, they will have everything, billions, millions, and you think it didn't work? They did that, these shits. Rich, stupid shits who were not qualified but got their many of them got their cash by thieveries, and I preferred not to eat almost 1 month, simply not to steal, not to be a thief. How low these people are. And you choose such shits for the right positions? They can't even tame their dicks. They can't tame their hunger. And soldiers? Fats? Men? I haven't met any man, excuse me. If a man wants me for my cash, that's not a man for me. If a man wants something from me, that's a man. That's not a man. If females chase me, sorry, I'm not a man. I don't give. And those who should protect me, like, CIA, feds, no, they rob me. Harassed, abused, other things, in groups. Thieves always work in groups. And there are even individuals who should work on their own, but from time to time just come together and just one supports another one. Yeah, it would be great. Just for the cause, for the good cause, for the right cause, isn't it? No. They chose to, to compete. And that's the wrong choice. Or they thought, I don't know, those who had millions and billions, listen, if they were so rich, why the fuck they are still oppressing, suppressing, harassing, torturing, being brutal towards those who should also pay them $1, $5? If I were rich as fuck, I would simply don't make people pay. I don't need them. I don't need to force $1 payers, $5 payers to pay me if I were super rich. Why should I? Why should I oppress them? I have my own. I should not. That should be the mindset. So why these riches of the richest try to, oppress those people or go for these people, fuck with these people, do everything with these people, and to tell the truth, these are not their level people, and they go for such people. That's not elite. Sorry, but high standard, it's not that. That's not that. And, well, I hope there would be some supporters of me, because to tell the truth, obesity, greediness, perversities, not healthy mindsets, like I tell you, sociopaths, psychopaths, killers for no cause, or cash-ass driven people, not health and life-oriented people with not healthy mindset are not good people at all. These people are simply mentally fucked up. If they are jealous and envious of somebody who does something by his own, her own, and they block, hack, stalk, send people, send rumors, gossips, and do everything to prove wrong to me when I'm right. I've been always right, and if I've made mistakes, it turned to blessing for me. And all went for my results of my work, and even YouTube admins added comments playing me as if they were me to the people I've been in contact with, because I don't subscribe, I don't click likes, I don't take others' content at all. I don't need cooperation the way I cooperate with 3, 4, 5 other people to create my own content. I do all by myself. Music, work, everything. Well, it depends. I may play small and stupid and other things, but I'm the one to receive. I'm the one to be given to, and I don't give and I don't fuck. If I want something, I will get it anyway. These are things that you may have for free everywhere. Why should I pay for that when I'm not going to? I'm a woman, I don't pay for such things, sorry. And fucking for a job position? No way, that below the line behavior. If I can do the work, I should get the work. If they are not supposed to get that job position, they can only offer less than them. And from my side, many times it could be a provocation, all those materials on other channels, to provoke certain behaviors, to check if people should do what they do or they should be fired and go for the other job position. Many people with poverty mindset, like Ukrainian people, Polish people, in Eastern people, like India, Bangladesh, Turkey sometimes, well, those highly educated and with international in international relations, more about learning about cultures and having some mindset of 5D, let's say just mindset and behaviors. They don't go for the lowest of the lowest. And guess what? Those who are calling themselves sheikhs and highest of the highest and this, they went for stupid bitches from a pavement level in Poland. I observed those playing sheikhs, playing gods, playing this or that, calling themselves the goddesses, Olymp, or this god or that. They disrespected gods. They disrespected their own religion. They just, humans played people who they are not at all, only because by crimes and stalking, getting the top secret information I've been checking simply for educational reasons, my education and my private matters. They took for themselves, used that like they used black magic, voodoo stuff and other things to turn courts, legal system, everybody against me. But the funny thing is that they took my papers from the court, from the legal system, went that to the abroad. IRS took my papers and didn't make the right decision to use certain things for a certain cases, like few very important international ones or really problematic few cases. They've made illegal tax system in the US. When I saw that and people robbed my papers, my legal interpretations from Poland, from the Constitutional Tribunal, and went with that to the abroad, and whatever I created, they sold that for the abroad. So they call me a bitch when they are the nation who betrayed their own nation for cash, for ass, for fame, for all the wrong reasons. And they even turned Satanist because they thought, oh, it generates cash. That if they have brand of on their ass, I will chase after them. If I don't eat today, like let's say I have a feast, I don't eat because I decide I don't. They will simply, wave their asses with brands, and they will. They thought I will chase them. I left them alone. I will allow them to talk to these t-shirts, to go after other people who have such clothes. I don't care. About what should I even talk with these people when they have no subject to discuss? I want, I talk. I don't want, I don't want. I don't talk. My free will. Speaking English in a fluent way, great, I can! Not with people from that country that robbed me totally. Red, black suits and red, black fashion style and hybrids. When it comes to cars and other devices and clothes, everything. Hybrid. When it started, that was mine. They took that from me, made businesses out of that. I got nothing. thieves, obesity-driven, greedy, shitty people. Nothing like, we took from her, nothing will happen. No, give back what you stole, fuckers. It was not yours. Even Fed's boss in public, when he went for the retirement, used phrase that I've been watching some materials of a witch who was a thief of the real witchcraft from somebody original, and she took that from herself and she put that content online, and I've been checking her materials, and Fed's boss used the single word from these recordings in his public speech, from that witch's spell materials, the thief. So don't tell me I'm wrong when I'm right. Everybody who should put their nose into their own business, their own work, and manage all they should manage and have their own finances went for what was for me. If not, check that speech of the one who retired. And how it was? Flabbergasted and intertwined. Yeah. But sorry to have audio and video remixing. So they changed the content so that everything should be hidden. If I tell the truth, that's not true. And when I lie, it's also the truth. Well, to tell the truth, the real truth, whatever I do, whatever I say, however I act, it should be that way. I lie, I say the truth, that's for the highest good of all. I should not respect anybody who goes against me, and I proved everything that I should prove. Brutality, cruelty, tortures, making people be the slaves of the cash, of the brand, of the ass. If they sleep with somebody, they think that person will do what they say. Or if they give them petty cash when these people should get a lot, I should get a lot. I will just happy with what I have when I'm not, because I know my price, the highest of the possible. That's the cost. If I say that brand is okay and the prices should go up, and they do it, they earn. If I say prices should stay and it should be sold here and here, and they do it, it works, they earn. I want return from that. I want cash from that, only for myself, because everything I said was from a boss-like position. Whatever I said, if people did, it worked. I want cash. And other groups of thieves, red clothes thieves, all in red, the whole costumes in red shoes, red ties, red, the whole red people. Other group of thieves of my materials from my phone, my private information, all in black with headphones, huge headphones on heads. So I even stopped wearing black things. I started to wear colorful ones, but I look like a stupid freak, like a parrot. So even when I have some problems with my skin, I've bitten by mosquitoes and spiders, etc. I don't show off. I just put materials on the whole of my body. I don't sunbath. Like, I don't want to sit in the sun. I don't want to be suntanned. And because it gets worse, it can be wounds when it comes to that mosquitoes biting near the things. And sorry, but if people who are in medicine field, like trained, and then don't know such things, and they go against me, Pathology, when it comes to work of cops and other people, those who go against me are those who we deal with. So they should punish people who go in groups or even individually against me, because these people are pathology. So they have primitive behaviors going against me in groups, in all possible ways. Sorry, but even when I said that I had my books, people stole my agreements, contracts, stupid shits on Allegro, selling my books in paper form that I should get the whole cash from that. Not them. They were not caught by the police. I wonder why. Sorry, but public work for the public cash was created for people who are not greedy. They have their own, and that's all. They may earn outside of the job, no problem with that, but still, not by harassments, not by abuse, not by making people pay for things they don't even want. And that's all. And if they want to take like the last situation I've dealt with was when I was walking through 5 cities. Yeah, and I even talked with the police. The police told me that there was a problem. I was sitting on a branch at night. I wanted to rest. 5 cities on foot? Sorry. No, I don't pay, because when I walk, I see more. When I drive or being driven to such places, I don't see everything I want to see. When I walk, when I see, when I speak, when I observe, when I really do what I should do the way I should do, everything is seen and heard by me. That's the real work. And what the policewoman told me? Well, policeman was okay, just they checked me, they've talked a little bit about me, they checked materials I told them to see online. I had no problem with that. A woman turned jealous, cop, policewoman, and she turned not nice to me, and with some not nice energy, simply energy. I sensed that. Like, oh, don't touch the car above it. Like, she called me a homeless for doing the public work. And public work is just like, surveillance. Because of the position, international position I was after. Because I was the only one who could do that. Now, she turned envious. She called me homeless only because I travel. I don't need to go to motels and hotels, because I avoid that. The last thing, and if I'm alone, that's no problem, but I don't want to be with somebody at the hotel room at all. Not at all. Alone. There are situations even like, paid double, but I still stayed on my own. And that's all. Nah, I don't care. And what, seeing me for 5 years when one person or 5 people, not interacted, not talking with them even at all. Wow. And everything turned, I was the right one for everything I said. I treated the less than a shit, less than a bitch, less than a stone, less than everything and everybody, but they wanted everything of the highest from me. How shitty people are. It would be disrespect to even be the boss of such people. They threw in front of my face dirty clothes, put it in the, water from the rain, in the mud, and I should be the boss of such people? Excuse me, but I had no cash. I've made dishes that's been worth like 10 times more than they looked, and it was healthy. The one fucker threw that into the trash bin. I gave all I had at that time. They throw that away. Oh, that's not the brand. And they bought something that everyone got a shitstorm. But it was branded, sorry. Karma has its own way. Disrespect, unappreciative people, gossipers. I don't gossip, but I tell what I have to say at the right moment. And the story about putting cars in front of me under the street lamps and other things and doing all to prostitute me because they want to earn cash on me in all possible ways. If they think I don't have cash at all, or if I have a poor health, and you call it just I need to be nice to such less than shit people? You can't imagine how fucked up, disrespectful, and shitty people are. It's enough for stupid people to get cash to play gods. And when I got cash, wow. I spent for bondages, for rescuing my life and health, and to eat what I should eat like medicine. Yeah, I treat some kind of food like a medicine and I simply need that as my medicine, that's all. No, if they hear the brand, I eat that, they raise the price and I can't buy it next time. If I say that's my medicine, they raise the price, they think I will pay 10 times more. They don't pay, but they expect 10 times more payment than they don't give to me at all. The whole Polish and Ukrainian nation should pay for everything they did to me and is on the channel, and even 10,000 more. And the Ukrainian people turned stalkers same, and all those online services like Google, YouTube, and other social media, Facebook, TikTok, etc. They hired gangs, then hire hackers, then hire even casuals who turned criminals. And what happens if everybody steals? Everything clashes and dies. Everyone will simply be nothing at some point because there are no people who really work, who really earn and can secure themselves. So it will be one total disaster what all people did going against me. I tell you, if I would interact with somebody healthy-minded, that's probably from somebody from the abroad, who gives me place to stay with paid bills, no fucking, just work, not something like 24 hours a day. At the time I need to, I do what I should do, it works, and it doesn't require from me the whole days and nights. I need to sleep enough, eat enough, take care of myself, and make the right decision. Or sometimes tell others what to do next. I'm not going to reveal. I know, and I knew everything I needed. But males and females block me. Same with education, with everything, and went ahead of me like they are better. No. They stole from me, they blocked me, they put me in competition in the worst possible position, and if there were a problem, put guilt on me. Did the crime put the guilt on me? They robbed me but put the blame on me. They made a mistake, they put a blame on me. They expected me to repair what they fucked up. And the same with tips. They stole from me. They came to me to pay them for their business that they built on my work, on my materials, and they expect me to pay them for their products which are mine. The highest possible crimes against me committed in Poland, also by international nations. The Polish, the Ukrainians, the justice misjustice system in Poland. And maybe if there is one or two cops, real cops, even if they don't everything, I prefer these two who really know how to do their work. And I don't cooperate with many, like municipal police talking with me when I've been in these 5 cities on my foot. Exhausted, laying on a branch because I wanted to rest. Haven't drink anything, nothing, like I just was resting. And they will give me the ticket for no crime. I'm laying, I need to rest. That's the crime. And blocking red lights on the streets for me to pay, to go through that, to commit any crime because they want cash from me. Can you imagine how shitty and fucked up these people are? Now the municipal police usually works till 4 p.m. and the rest is for the police. And when a municipal police's car with some shady people inside wishing to give me a ticket, like one whom I supposed met earlier, maybe they robbed that car into. I have no words for that. That's international crime committed by international nations in Poland. And even when it comes to those who rule, red tie, red, black colors. I found even book about with Stephen King's stories. Well, that was the true, and the red and the white, killing the innocents. People who should be who they should be, the innocent people attacked by the morons. And it's always the same. My life story was worse than that woman in that King's book. He was telling the truth about Carrie White, that person. She was abused and harassed by her fanatic mother with fake Christians, primitive Christians, less than Christians, people who were more like pagans. They didn't understand even what they read. But by fist and force and outdated mindset and toxicity, nothing can be ruled in the right way. And even mistakes in my talking online are something real. And I correct it on my own. The same with posts. I correct them on my own, and I don't want to correct them. And I'm not going to pay people to correct them. But if they change the content, when they change the content, they should pay for that to me. And at first place, I should be the real legal representative because I'm the original, the creator, and I don't call myself a god like stupid shits who want to build the buildings higher than the clouds. Can you imagine? I don't want such people disrespectful to all only because they feel they are somebody. Thanks for listening to what I have to say, and have a nice day. And I wish you what you deserve. Bye.